The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Welcome back to the show. Thanks to everybody from the We Survive Bush, You Will Survive Obama Facebook page for joining us today. Lewis, where do you usually carry around your cell phone?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you bring it from one place to another? Is it in your pocket? Is it in an external case?
Usually in my pocket.
Usually in your pocket. There's now a story that is slowly surfacing about young women, very young women, early 20s, who are developing breast cancer. And there's a theory that is being developed that suggests it may be because of cell phones. Take a look at this local news story, and then we'll discuss it.
Side medical report. Breast cancer doesn't usually happen in young women, but a 23-year-old woman in Lancaster County developed the disease more than a year ago.
As medical reporter Susan Shapiro explained, she and her family are convinced it was caused by habit, a habit that she had for years.
We go into the festival and won one of those sticks, and you were carrying around a blanket.
Tiffany France has had a rough year battling an aggressive type of breast cancer. She got the devastating diagnosis last January when she was just 21.
You don't think of yourself getting cancer that young, and especially breast cancer. And it just crushed me.
Hearing the diagnosis was tough. It was tough.
The young woman, who stands 5'2" and weighs just 100 pounds, underwent a mastectomy and 6 weeks of radiation. The treatment ended on August 21st when she rang the bell at Johns Hopkins Hospital, but the cancer has spread.
I have my whole life ahead of me, so it's not easy at all.
We have no explanation for it.
Dr. Randall Oyer of Lancaster General Health says breast cancer at such a young age is unheard of.
We don't see breast cancer at this age, and when we do, we have to ask some serious questions about what is going on.
One thing that was going on has Dr. Oyer concerned.
Hey.
For years, Tiffany kept her cell phone tucked under her bra. It's not an unusual safekeeping spot. There's even a bra sold online with a special cell phone pocket.
I kept it in my bra so that it was easy to feel.
All right, so we obviously get what the connection is here that is being drawn. This is just, we've heard a lot of different things about the connection between cell phone radiation and cancer. Do you think about this? Like, whenever, like, for example, now that we're in the studio, I take my phone out of my pocket and it's over there at my desk, right? And I just keep it over there. When I'm in my car, I take it out of my pocket and I put it in the center console and plug it into my charger, or if there's no one sitting next to me, I throw it on the passenger seat. When I'm at home, I put it on my desk. I try to not have it in my pocket if it's not absolutely necessary.
I do the same thing.
You do the same thing.
Yep.
Natan, what do you think?
Yeah, I only have it in my pocket when I'm actually walking around. Other than that, I put it down.
A lot of people may not realize cell phone manufacturers do say they recommend keeping the phone a few inches from your body whenever possible. Most cell phone manufacturers say that. I don't know. The thing about cell phone radiation is definitely concerning to me because you just can't get definitive answers about what is and isn't going on. This, of course, is just an anecdotal story, and there's a handful of these. But again, you keep your cell phone in your bra, you develop breast cancer at 22. Individually, it's statistically not significant. But will we ever really know? I mean, I guess eventually we will know exactly what is the effect of cell phone radiation on the body.
Not just cell phone radiation, waves across the spectrum. We need to have research done on this, extensive research, and I hope it's happening somewhere.
Because it's one of these things where as the distance from between the phone and you increases, the amount of radiation goes down significantly, right? So when it goes even just an inch and a half away, in other words, the difference between holding it up against your ear and having it 2 inches away reduces the radiation significantly. Another 2 inches if you have it on speakerphone, and it's even more significantly reduced. And this is a case of having it directly up against her body for years.
Right. I had to tell my girlfriend not to do that. Because she was a big fan of keeping it in the bra. And I said,
not a good idea.
There was no part of your body more susceptible to cancer.
Right.
What's the point?
I absolutely agree. Lewis making the right call there.